Hi everyone. So today video I will explain you how to expose one API by using WSO2 DevPortal. So let's start how to do that one. Those who are watching this video kindly go through this channel. So beyond doubt, I already upload almost 8 part. So this video you will learn like the overview about this product and few configuration and features of WSO2 API Manager and EI. And yesterday also I created one sample API by using payload mediator. It's one mediator which we are using for like generating APIs. So this is like very simple, like this video is 17 minutes. It's not actually I explained step by step process, that's why this video is very length. So kindly go through that. At least you have to know like how to create one sample API by using like Integration Studio and WSO2 EI. So let's start today how we will like expose our API by using DevPortal. So let's start. So as those who are already watching, they maybe already have like after creating any API, we already upload that API in Carbon application. So if you click Carbon application, here you could see, right, we created one composite exporter API car file, and that car file we deployed in this Carbon application list. So how you can check in your file system also where it is stored? If you go through this EI, there is one folder is there, repository. Inside repository there is one more folder is there, deployments, then servers. Inside server there is one folder is here, Carbon application. If you open that one, so this is the car file which we deployed yesterday for accessing API. So let's start how to expose this API in APIM DevPortal. So how to do, like let me go through Publisher portal. Those who already watched, I think they already have like after calling this API, what is the response we got yesterday. Let me show you. If you copy this URL, right, this is the tool which we test yesterday. Click on new tab. Let me paste here. After send request, as we already saw yesterday, we are getting one JSON response which we build in Integration Studio. So those who want to know like what is Integration Studio and how to install, I already upload one of the video. So here you could see, right, the part number 5, installation of Integration Studio. And if you want to know how to install EI, so this is the part 4, you can check that one, or else I will put it in I button, you can check that one. So let's start today topic, like how to expose. So as you saw yesterday, like after using this endpoint, we are getting one response as a JSON format, but it's not like authenticated. I'm not using any authorization, I'm not using any header or anything to access this API. It's not secure, so anyone can able to access. This is running in my system, that's the problem, that's the thing, like I'm able to access only. I'm just thinking about this, it is already exposed, it needs to be as a authorization activity, right? So how to do that and how to secure our own API, let's check that one. Let me go through Publisher portal. So I will create one API and I will expose, I will add this API endpoint as a backend. So click create API. So here there is multiple options are there. So I want to create REST API. In REST API there is 3 options is there. Start from the scratch, import an API. If you have any Swagger to check that one, you can able to import, and you can also direct configure this EI endpoint. There is one more option is there, sample, like WSO2 have already, they have built one sample API. You can use that one also. So this video for my new users and new subscribers and all my colleagues, those who are watching this video, I will tell you, like let's go through from the scratch. So here it is asking like to create an API, how to do that one. So what is the name you want to give? So here they are asking one name. Let me add one name, demo, not that one, let's add expose API. Okay, now it is asking on context. So as we saw, like what kind of context you want to give. If you want to know some more basic details, you can go through this EI video. I created one API already. Go through API. There is an edit button is there. Click yes. Switch to source view. So here also you will get like few details about this one. So here you can see, right, its context is /text. So this syntax is this one. If you want to use /text, it depends on you. Let me try to use something different, /expose. Okay, and here let me add, this is version 1 endpoint. Keep it as a here itself also you can add the endpoint. Let me copy this EI endpoint. This is the endpoint I want to use. Let me copy this one and add it here. Okay, let's create API. It will take some second to create one API. So here you can see, right, so this is the overview about this API, and this is the API name, and this is the version. If you scroll down, so here you could see that this is the context you are going to use for accessing API, and this is the version, and these are some default transport and API security. OAuth2 means OAuth2 authentication we will use for accessing API, and what is the business plan. So if you go through option by option, so here I think those who already watched my previous video, if you go through So Beyond Doubt, I already upload one video. So here you could see, right, features of DevPortal and Publisher portal. So this video you will learn like how to upload one API and how to call that API and how to run that one. So I will add in I button. Those who want to check, so they can able to check also. So here some description about this API. So those who want to access this API, means those who want to know like the details about API, they can able to check that one. Like this is publisher access control. I want to, so next video I will upload one video which you can restrict your API. Like if you are giving any role only, then that particular user able to get the access. Okay, we will check. I'll upload one video for that activity. So this is for business info, like some details about your API, like who is the owner of this business. So you can add that one. Subscription, currently I am adding unlimited. So list features, I don't want to explain this video or else video may be lengthy. Those who want to know features about this publisher portal, kindly go through this part 7 video. So after complete this one, there is one deployment is there. So you want to deploy this API, then only we can able to see this API in DevPortal. So deployment done. Now the revision one already started. What is the next step? There is one publish option is there. Click lifecycle. Sorry, before click publish, let's check the endpoint. If you click endpoint, here you could see, right, while creating API I added one endpoint. So let me disable for sandbox. We'll use sandbox for different API. So let me save and deploy. Let's deploy. So it will create one new revision 2. So what I mean here, like this endpoint, while we'll call API manager, right? So internally API manager will call this endpoint. This is our Postman endpoint. While hitting this API, we are getting one response, right? So we want to make it secure. So this is done. Now go to overview option. So here it is asking what business plan publish. So here itself you can publish the API, or else there is one lifecycle option is here. Here itself also you can publish. So let's click publish. Now if you go through overview, it will not show you publish option. Okay, it's asking direct view in DevPortal. If you go to DevPortal and refresh, so you will get one more API, expose API. So how to call? So if you open this API, you will get like the URL. So this URL is your EI URL, and this URL is your API manager URL. So by using this one, how we will call this API and how we can get response. Okay, so let's start. So if you go through API console, I'll tell you one shortcut method, like instead of checking what is the URL we want to call, go to API console, scroll down. So here you can see, right? So it is asking you get put this kind of method. Just 1 minute, wait. So we don't need these options because we want to call only this API. I'll tell you the thing, like go to Publisher portal. There is one 1 minute resource option is here. So under resource option, just delete all. So we want to create our own endpoint. So how to do that one? So we want to call get API. So get API I want to add here. So already the endpoint is showing what expose/b1. So let me add here. So it depends on you what kind of method you want to add. So this show method you will get here. So all other method, this is all are by default, which is suggested by WSO2. I already deleted all. Let me click here, save and deploy. So it will again ask me like this is one functionality. While you are deploying any new changes, then it will ask you to deploy new revision. Okay, and one more thing just need to keep in mind, like it can calculate, right? 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 6. It will give you by default 6 revision. The revision 1 is for while publishing. Apart from this revision 1, there are 5 revision is there. You can revision means you can redeploy your API. If this is full, then you need to WSO2 will ask you by default to delete one revision, then only you can deploy new revision. So you have 3 revision left. That's fine. Let's check the dev portal now. Let me refresh. If I refresh dev portal again, scroll down, here you could see, right? Only one option I could see here. So other is disabled now. Then so make sure keep in mind, like while you are building API, you can add your resource. So if you are not adding, then by default it will assign as this URL as your main URL. So let's start how to access this API. So one thing, let me show you. Let me copy this endpoint. Let me copy this one. Let me show you here. Okay, so it will make you clear. This is the URL which is generated by WSO2 API manager. Let me copy this one. Open Postman, click on new tab. So what is the method? Everything you will get here. If you go through WSO2 DevPortal, right? This is the DevPortal. Okay. So this DevPortal, it is showing what we need to add this one. This is the base URL, and what is the endpoint? We want to use this endpoint. So /so, and the method is get. Let me go through Postman and add /. So if I call this endpoint, it is showing what we need. It is showing missing credential. Okay, invalid credential. Make sure your API invocation call has a header and authorization barrier access token. So if I am calling EI, you are getting direct response, right? If I am calling API manager, then it is asking me one authorization. So depends on you. You want to add this authorization field in header, or else you can add one more authorization field is here, right? You can add here itself. So let's start. I'll show you in header first. Let's copy this barrier. So they are saying what we need to call this API with authorization value. Let me add the barrier here. And what is the access token? How to generate that one? If you go to dev portal, there is one 1 minute application is there, right? This application, click default application. I think already those who watched my video, they may be already aware like how to generate this access token. kindly go through this part 7 video. So you will learn like how to build, means how to create production key and sandbox key. I'll add also in I button, they can click and they can watch also. So let's go through dev portal. There is one generate access token is there, right? Click generate access token, copy this access token. This is the access token we want to use for accessing that API. Okay, so let's copy, go through Postman and add here. After barrier, give one space and add here. If I send request now, so it is showing what? 403 forbidden. That means this user is not authorized to access this resource. This resource means this is the resource. This is the resource. Why it's not able to access? It's showing API subscription failed. Let's see we already did subscription or not. That's why like and no one will access our API without subscription and access token. Go to subscription. So here it is showing what? Only one API only subscribed by using this production key. Let's subscribe another API. Just now we created this API, right? So let's subscribe. After subscribe, below it's showing subscription successful. Let's close this one. Here you could see, right? Now it is published. Business plan is unlimited. Subscription status is unblocked. So now go to Postman and send request. So now you can see, right? Now we are getting our response. So this response we are direct getting through API manager. We used authorization and we subscribed our API. Then only we are able to access this one. I'll tell you one more shortcut also. So instead of adding header, if you disable this one and go to authorization, we just copy one production key, right? Generate call token, generate. Let's copy this access token. Here there is one type is there. If you scroll down, there is one option is there, barrier token. If you select that one, by default it will give you one token. Let's leave this one. This is I tried earlier. Let's paste there. If you send request, you will also get response. Either you can add header or this authorization field itself you can add your value. This is the two approach. Hope those who are watching this video, they maybe at least they know like how it's happening and how the call and how you are authenticating our APIs and how we can subscribe and enable API to that user so that user can able to access. So this video I think this much only. Hope you enjoy this video, and if you have any comment or anything to improve my said or improve in this video, kindly comment in my comment box. And those who really think like this video is helpful for them, kindly watch other video also, so you will get at least some idea like about this product and about the features about the product and how to create API, how to run API, how to expose your API, your own API in the portal. So in upcoming series also I will planning to upload more videos regarding like multiple things. So for this video this much only. So thank you so much for watching my video. Kindly like, subscribe and share my channel, so it will motivate me to make more videos. Thank you so much.